Hidden across the United States are towns where horse-drawn buggies still travel country roads, family farms stretch for miles, and daily life follows traditions that have remained remarkably unchanged for generations. While America has transformed dramatically over the past 150 years, these Amish communities continue preserving a lifestyle rooted in faith, family, and simplicity. Today we'll visit 15 Amish towns that feel like stepping back into the 19th century and discover why they have successfully protected their traditions while the modern world changed around them. Now, these aren't communities frozen in place. Each one has evolved naturally over the decades. But what makes them remarkable is how well they've preserved their historic character through faith, craft, and quiet intention. Our countdown begins in the heart of the rural Midwest with a small Illinois town whose Amish roots stretch all the way back to the 1860s. In the 15th place, Arthur, Illinois stands as a quiet cornerstone of Midwestern Amish life, its roots reaching back to the 1860s. Horse-drawn buggies still roll down its rural lanes, and the steady rhythm of family-run farms shapes the landscape much as it did over a century ago. Here, woodworking is more than a trade. Multi-generational families craft hand-joined furniture using time-honored methods, guided by an ordnung that favors hand tools over electricity. With 33 church districts and nearly 5,700 Amish residents, Arthur's significance lies in its everyday continuity. Unlike more tourist-driven destinations, this town's historic character endures through lived tradition, not display. The result is a community where the past feels present, not as nostalgia, but as daily life carried forward with intention. In the 14th place, Etheridge, Tennessee stands out as the heart of Amish life in the South. Founded in 1957, this settlement has grown to nearly 2,200 Amish residents spread across 10 church districts, an unusual scale for the region. The roads curve past quiet farms where horse-drawn buggies and hand-tilled fields remain the daily norm. Etheridge's Amish community belongs to the Swartzentruber tradition, one of the most conservative branches, which means no electricity, no phones, and a deliberate distance from outside influences. Handmade furniture, produce markets, and roadside stands offer a glimpse into their world, yet the Amish here keep their lives distinctly private. While tourism brings steady business to nearby non-Amish shops and bed and breakfasts, the community's character endures, rooted in separation, simplicity, and a commitment to living apart, even as the world changes around them. In the 13th place, Cashton, Wisconsin offers a vivid portrait of Amish life, shaped by both tradition and recent history. The first Amish families settled here in 1966, making this one of the newer communities in the region, yet its continuity is unmistakable. Around 2,500 Amish residents, spread across more than 300 families, anchor the landscape with dairy farms that roll over the hills and define the area's rural identity. Family-owned shops and one-room schoolhouses remain at the heart of daily life, not as relics, but as active working spaces. Cashton's lived-in atmosphere stands apart from tourist showcases, illustrating why Wisconsin's farmland continues to draw Amish families seeking both stability and a future rooted in the rhythms of the past. In the 12th place, Jamesport, Missouri offers a portrait of Amish life that is both practical and deeply rooted in daily routine. Established in 1953, this settlement is home to around 1,100 Amish, where dairy farming sets the rhythm of work and family. The town's character emerges not from spectacle, but from the quiet connection between household chores, barnyard labor, and local trade. Handcrafted quilts, baked goods, and sturdy wood furniture fill shops and markets, reflecting skills passed down through generations. In Jamesport, heritage is woven into ordinary days. making the past feel present in every loaf of bread and finished quilt. In the 11th place, Guthrie, Kentucky preserves a quiet, almost unaltered Amish atmosphere shaped by its modest size and deliberate seclusion. Established in 1958 as a New Order settlement, Guthrie has remained small, with around 300 members divided into just 2 church districts. The landscape is defined by family farms and workshops, where handcraft and agricultural work continue as the pillars of daily life. Minimal commercial development keeps outside influences at bay, allowing the community's traditions to endure with little interruption. Here, isolation is not a barrier, but a shield, helping Guthrie maintain a sense of rural simplicity that echoes the rhythms of an earlier era. In the 10th place, Seymour, Missouri stands as a testament to the living frontier of Amish America. Founded in 1968, it has grown into Missouri's largest Amish community, now home to about 3,530 people across 19 church districts. Unlike older settlements, Seymour's story is one of rapid expansion, fueled by families migrating from Lancaster and Holmes County in search of affordable farmland and room for new generations. Home-based businesses flourish alongside traditional farms, allowing the community to grow while holding fast to plain living values. Here, the past is not preserved behind glass. It's being built anew, one family at a time. Number 9. Centerville, Michigan stands as a quiet anchor for Amish life in the Midwest. Established in 1910, this settlement has grown to around 1,500 Amish residents spread across 11 church districts. The landscape is shaped by productive farmland, where dairy operations and small-scale agriculture remain the backbone of daily life. Workshop doors open to furniture makers who build pieces by hand, continuing a tradition that values both skill and simplicity. Centerville's enduring draw lies in its balance: ample land, a thriving work ethic, and a community spirit that encourages new families to put down roots. Here, the past is not a museum piece, but a living, working heritage. 8th place. Napanee, Indiana has built its reputation on a legacy of Amish craftsmanship that stretches back to 1842. Today, 54 church districts and nearly 7,000 members make Napanee one of Indiana's major Amish centers. The landscape is marked by historic barns and family farms, giving the town a visual continuity that echoes earlier generations. What truly sets Napanee apart is its multi-generational tradition of furniture making. Families pass down woodworking skills, blending hand tools with careful allowances for modern equipment under their ordnung. Here, craftsmanship is more than a livelihood. It's a living inheritance, shaping both the town's identity and its enduring sense of community. Number 7, Charm, Ohio distills the essence of Amish country into a single, quiet crossroads. Here, horse-drawn buggies glide along tree-lined roads, and the pace of life is set by the gentle rhythm of daily chores. A family-run bakery anchors the village, its shelves filled with fresh breads and pies that carry the unmistakable flavor of home. Just steps away, a small woodworking shop turns out handcrafted toys and furniture, each piece shaped by skills passed down through generations. Unlike larger towns, charm is defined not by its scale, but by its immediacy, authentic, unvarnished, and deeply rooted in the routines of plain living. Visitors come seeking a taste of the everyday, drawn not by spectacle, but by the quiet continuity of tradition that makes this village feel like a living chapter of rural American history. Number 6, Berlin, Ohio stands as the visible heart of the Holmes County Amish settlement, where the rhythms of rural life shape every corner of the village. Here, traditional family farms stretch toward the horizon, anchoring Berlin's identity in hands-on work and daily devotion. The main streets are lined with family-run businesses, bakeries, harness shops, and quilt stores, making commerce an extension of home and church. Traffic slows for horse-drawn buggies, and road designs reflect a careful balance between modern safety and the protection of Amish ways. Berlin's distinction lies in its role as a working village, where the quiet persistence of tradition weaves seamlessly into the fabric of daily life, offering a living example of how faith and practicality can share the same address. In the fifth place, Intercourse, Pennsylvania draws attention with a name that sparks curiosity but tells a story rooted in early American crossroads. Once called Cross Keys, the town adopted its current name in 1812 to reflect the intersection of two major roads, a meeting point for travelers and trade, not the modern meaning many assume. Historic brick storefronts and weathered wooden porches line the main street, where horse-drawn buggies pass by as they have for generations. Local markets brim with hand-stitched quilts and farm produce, connecting visitors to a living Amish landscape. Here, the blend of national recognition and authentic rural life creates a place where history is not just remembered, but experienced every day. Number 4, Bird in Hand, Pennsylvania, carries the weight of centuries beneath its quiet surface. Founded in the early 1700s, the village traces its name to a colonial-era inn that once promised travelers a safe stop along the road. Today, historic inns still stand at the center of the community, their weathered beams and low ceilings a reminder of the town's deep roots. Working farms stretch to the horizon, where Amish families tend fields much as their ancestors did. The presence of horse-drawn buggies and one-room schoolhouses grounds everyday life in tradition, yet Bird in Hand resists becoming a stage set. Instead, carefully drawn boundaries allow tourism and Amish routine to share space without intrusion. Here, the past is not just remembered, it is lived, shaped by a mutual respect that keeps the town's colonial character and Amish heart beating side by side. Coming to the top 3, Shipshewana, Indiana stands at the crossroads of tradition and economic vitality. Although the town itself numbers fewer than 1,000 residents, it sits at the heart of one of North America's largest Amish communities, with LaGrange County home to nearly 28,000 Amish. The Shipshewana Flea Market draws more than 150,000 visitors each year, transforming handcrafted Amish goods, woodworking, quilts, and buggies into the region's economic engine. The estimated $30 million annual impact ripples through both Amish and English businesses, yet the core remains unmistakably plain: family workshops, cash-only sales, and a commitment to quality rooted in faith. Here, tradition is not a relic, but a thriving force, powering a local economy while preserving the quiet rhythms of rural life. In second place, Holmes County, Ohio, stands as the largest Amish settlement in the world, with more than 322 church districts and an estimated 40,000 residents. The sheer scale of this community shapes every aspect of rural life here. Hundreds of family farms stretch across the hills, their fields tilled and harvested by hand or with horse-drawn equipment. One-room schoolhouses dot the landscape, each serving as a daily reminder of the Amish commitment to faith, practical learning, and community. What sets Holmes County apart is its diversity, a tapestry of Old Order, Schwarzentruber, New Order, and Nebraska Amish, each with their own ordnung and customs. This variety, combined with the county's deep roots and visible traditions, has led many historians to call Holmes County the cultural heart of Amish America. Here, the past is not simply preserved, it is lived, debated, and renewed with every generation. And finally, in first place, Lancaster County, Pennsylvania, stands as the living emblem of Amish America. Amish families first settled these rolling farmlands in the early 1700s, making it the oldest Amish community on the continent. Today, 267 church districts stretch across the countryside, shaping a landscape where the past is woven into everyday life. Historic barns and weathered covered bridges dot the fields, while horse-drawn buggies remain a daily sight on winding country roads. Lancaster's scale and historic depth are unmatched, but it's the enduring visibility of tradition, family farms, one-room schoolhouses, and handmade quilts drying in the sun that gives this region its unmistakable presence. For generations, Lancaster County has served as the international symbol of Amish life, a place where heritage is not just remembered, but lived with quiet determination. Across all 15 towns, one pattern stands out: enduring tradition balanced with thoughtful adaptation. These communities prove that rural heritage and faith can thrive without rejecting the present. Their story is living history, inviting us to value simplicity, resilience, and connection. Which town or tradition captured your imagination most? Let us know below.